Okay. Ski. Right. Oh my gosh, else. Okay, just jogging. Arms, shoulders. Shoulders back. Still jogging. Wrists. Arms out. Back. Out. Back, back, turn. Turn here. Okay, turn 45 degrees, same. Same, look back. Side. And the front. And shake. And the MA. Then Ross. Okay. So from there, we dash your feet together, turn the knees. Change. From there, shikarashi, elbows in, push the knees out. Really push those knees out. Use your elbows. Straighten your legs down. So just working your elbows towards the floor. Feel the stretch from the back of your legs. Bend your knees. Come up. Come in. Take a touch. Turn your hips. Change. Really wide. Big turns. Good. From here, feet, outsides, out, so insides, up, change, change, change. Loosening off those bits that feel a bit stiff. Now, both on one side, both on the other. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. From here, Zenkutsudachi. So really make sure you stretch your calf. Bend the knee if it lets you. And then try to stay the same height. Turn towards your feet. Zenkutsudachi. Turn. 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 Good, and yeah, mate. Turn up. So remember, even with Zoom training, if you've got an injury, be careful with it. My left knee, for some reason, decided to not want to bend. So I've got to be very careful about that and not over push it because it'll make it worse. So same as in the dojo, make sure that you be careful with any injuries. So more shuki, pushing, and make sure that you turn. Remember here, not this way, we're turning at this angle for a side kick practice over, and then we're pushing the wall. Imagine you can just about see that wall behind me. That's the feeling here. Move up, change, up, change, up, change. Now behind. Now when you go behind, hips. What you want again, what this is doing, when you're turning, I haven't moved my feet, but I can see right around here. Okay, so what you want to imagine if there was an attack coming here, instead of this, I can just turn. There's lots of things you can do with this movement. You can just do a block, up here, here, and a kick, etc. So again, remember when we're doing these stretches, it's not just about just moving a couple of your muscles. We're really turning here, and push, in, change, In. Again, one side might be easier than the other. Try to make sure that the one that's not as good, on my side it's this, that you stretch it more. They're generally more flexible on one side than the other. 1, 2. Good. And yeah, mate, she can actually again push those knees out. Straighten your legs. So slightly, not too bouncy, okay? One thing you've got to be careful of bouncing is that you can really ping your muscles. So you can do a slight push. Stretch them a bit more. Okay, put your hands down. Legs out further. Pushing down. So now you should feel more of a stretch in the legs. Pushing down. And up. So turn to your left. So on the ball of your foot, try and get these legs nice and straight. And on either side. Back in the middle. Down. Up. Change. And back in the middle. Over here, both feet together, close as you can. Sit down, stretch on the backs of the legs, and up. Hips. So look to your left. Make sure this right shoulder goes back. Again, this isn't just looking to the left. This is a stretch. Again, very important for things like sofa here. Your head's turned this way, not this way. Here, shoulder back. Looking to your right, left shoulder back. Change. Change. Looking down, head down. And this finger pointing down, again stretching. And change. Good, okay, shake your wrists. That's most body parts we've covered. Shake the legs out. So we've done our knees, we've done our ankles, shoulders, head, and side. Okay, good. Ski. Right. Us.
Okay, thank you, John. Just for warming up, let's do Kikusai Dai Ichi. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure I can see all of you. And I want you to do the best kata you can, but time is important. So I'm going to be counting the seconds. Okay. See? Right? Go. Hajime. Okay, I was just counting in my head that typically they say Kikusai Dai Ichi takes 21 seconds. You may have done it in 20.63. Okay. Now, sometimes if you're doing karate, you get things thrown at you and you have to think. None of you will ever have done this in your whole life before. So listen very carefully. I will say this only once. What I want you to do is do Kikusai Dai Ichi again. Have your legs do exactly the same as they've just done, but your hands switch. So if it was a left hand block, it turns out it's a left cover, right block. If it's a right hand cover, left hand block, it's left and right the other way. The leg movements stay the same. All the hand techniques are done. Now, no one's ever done this before, so I'm expecting the highest grade there to be first finished. Okay? Kuski. Right. Yo. So left hand on top, we're doing it the normal way. So you're going to do as if you were going to do a left block, but it's going to be a right block. So it's just the hands that are the wrong way around. Begin. Hold on. No. No.
No.
No. Correct. Correct. No, you turned the wrong way. Leg movement's the same as normal. Right leg back, right hand block.
That way, is it? From there to there.
No, no. Chico down, and down.
Oh, I've gone wrong now.
Okay, Yame. I think everyone's got stuck except Sensei Ivan did it okay. I think Ross was brilliant. And well, it's just for a bit of fun, but it makes you think. Makes you think, which is what you have to have. You must train your mind as well as your body. Let's do some basics. In the last class, we did lots of fundamental movements from stepping. Okay, this class we'll do another couple of stepping moves that are just a bit more advanced. So we'll be using Niko Ashidachi, Benzoku Dachi, and well, I can't unmute. This is Sensei John's class. It might be your mic, John.
What's that, Sensei?
There's a huge echo.
Is it?
Yeah, it can't be you because you just switched yours on.
Is that okay now?
Yeah. Okay, last week we did Niko Ashidachi. So we'll just do a few more, remembering what bits of the move are for. Let's take side and this, weight on this leg. If you're attacked, if someone tries to sweep this leg, it should go easily. There's only, I don't know, a few pounds weight on that. There's no heavy weight. Don't put a lot of weight on your foot. So it's light. But you can move fast like a cat. Let's go across. Let's go across. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you've got room, you can go back at 45 degrees, which is what I'm doing. 7, 8. Now, going forward, stay the same height. Put the front foot down. Raise the toes up. I'll tell you the reason for that in a minute. Push the foot forward, then whip the other one into position. So forward, heel down, toes up, then the other one round. Let's go forward again. 1, 2. The reason for the toes is in any step, Sanshin, Senko's Dutch, whatever, if you're moving on a slightly uneven floor, you sometimes can bump your foot into something. If it's your toes, you get some damage, whereas if you've got your toes up, you won't get the same damage. But more importantly, if you hit something with knuckles of your foot, you can press your toes down as a shock absorber. So just make sure your toes are up. Oh, sorry, I thought that was someone joining, but it was Waitrose and Partners. So 1, heel down, toes up, 2, heel down, toes up, 3. Okay. Now in Gurunfa and Siun Shin, we do a step that's a little bit different. And both have the same meaning. In Siun Shin, when we come round, we don't just step forward and do the hand techniques. There is a kick here, but the foot doesn't leave the floor, but it moves in an arc and attacks the front foot of your opponent. Okay, the bunkai of this move that we did last week, and was it in this class? I have no idea. No, it was the Thursday night class. Same thing. The kata actually just shows, the kata just shows you turning, right? But to make it real, you use that strike in the turn. Finally, well, I said we'd do benzoku dachi. Let's do that first. If you're moving forward fast and you really needed to stop, what can you do? You know, you're moving forward, you can sort of hobble like that, or you can move forward and push the other foot through. So go forward fast with your back leg and then push your other foot forward, and there's the shock absorber slowing you down. So this stance is called benzoku dachi, and it's only used in one kata, but the main interest in it is not that it combines with these moves, but it's a shock absorbing speed remover. Last one. In Seisan, we move round and come down. Same as Shikodachi, but the back foot turned more forward and the front foot pointing forward. Okay? If anyone's done Shotokan, they'll see Kokutsudachi, that they call is like this. And what we call Seisan dachi is the same but 50-50. Not 70-30, 50-50. But we won't go into any more details, just for completeness. All right. So take Jiu Kumite Kamoi. Jiu Kumite Kamoi. Okay. You're going to defend against an attack that is front leg, front hand. Big running attack. Just work it yourself. Sometimes you see people run away from a kick, so it's encouraging the follow. Okay, try the other leg. You're in your free fighting position. Guy comes, kick, punch. Kick, punch. Okay. So take your free fighting position. I want you to move back 45 degrees. Nikwashi dachi, block, block, punch. block, block, punch. You've run away from the kick, pull the foot in, block, counter. Step away. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So your first block is done while this foot's still here. Second block here, punch. All got that? Let's do 5 times on that side. Go. Okay, now next 3 or 4 minutes, Sensei John, you do one technique. You're doing a defense, a Kumite defense. So you can pin your
Kumite defense, right. So from here, I think what we'll do from here, imagine we've got someone hitting us this round, which could be an attack here or whacking here. Okay, so okay, we're in Kumite here in this position. Elbows are in. This is our standard position here. As an attack's coming around here, we're gonna block with this. So it's loose, loose, tight. Okay, this is different to the Ju one, what we've done previously. Here, where we'd be in and weight on. This is from this position where so it's loose and then tight. We're tight, but so what we're doing here is we're tightening these muscles here, this bit. So we're not leaving these two open. We're tightening so that we've got that cushion. Okay, so we're from here, elbows are in, the attack comes here, and then our old friend Ichi. Okay, so from here, round, turn, in. Okay, let's just try that again from this position. Remember where elbows are in, always elbows are in. Remember, Sensei Kevin showed us about using a tennis ball here to make sure that our bodies are always close and elbows are close in here. So as this strike comes, moving across to block it, this height here, sliding, same from Sensei Len was saying about putting your toes up first, not toes down, because you might stumble on there. Here, toes are up, sticky feeding in, so there's an elbow, then hip turning, strike. Nice, slightly up, punching into there. Okay, so from here, 1, 2, 3. Nice and quick from that. So remember the initial tack, we've got to make sure that we don't get hit here. So you're very strong with this block. As soon as that's there, you want to get in with this elbow because generally someone will be going bang and this one's coming next. Or bang, bang. So in, 1, hit, hit. Let's just have this, what we'll do. So see that person's now here. We've hit them here. Just turn that over into a punch. And this is literally pushing them off there to there. Very slow, be gone move. Okay? So from here, elbows are in. So we're nice and defensive, don't want no trouble. punch comes, turn, make sure your legs are strong here, hit. This is actually pushing the arm away, in, hit, push, and back. Good, okay, let's just try the other side. That comes around this way, elbows are in, 1, 2, slide, hit, 3, 4, and ready. So 1 count, it's going to be this side, round, so watch my feet here. You might step back. If you're taken so off guard with this, you just want to step back, so you make sure you're strong. Ideally though, you're here and you're stepping in to block it. 1, 2, 3, 4, back to there, tap comes the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 count, all the way through, both sides. So, ready position, Ichi. Good. Get ready. Let's get everyone on Candy camera, see how we're doing. So both sides, imagine there's an attack here, then there's an attack here. Ready, Ichi. Washi do, ready, knee. And yame. Right, this.
Okay, Sensei Ivan. Kumite technique from competition fighting or free defense, whatever you like. Okay, over to you.
Right. Just do a dual Kumite stance, going into a fighting stance. Okay, let's start off very simply with a small skiamyosh, forward and back. Let's go together. Forward, back. Knee, forward, back. Make sure your left foot forward will land, your back foot will come. But the back foot is joining your left foot so that you can go from here and move forward again. So you're nice and light on your feet. So let's just get this right now. Let's go. Knee. Right. Knee. Go. Nope. It's good. Okay. And we're going to go Kasamazuki. Front hand. Hit. And back. Knee. And back. And back. Okay, now front hand, hit, back hand, lunge forward. And you can keep your left hand up. Make sure we're blocking whatever's coming. And back. So, small stance, loading. Yakuzuki. And back. And make sure Yakuzuki must be solar plexus and chest. The first one is jaw down. Second one, shoulder. Right, hand up. Knee. And back. That's it. Get as much distance as you can on the second one. And let's go one more time in slow motion, then we're going to do them both fast. Okay, move as far back as you can to give yourself a little bit of space. And we're going to go right leg moves with the front hand. Edge. One move. And let's go. Edge. That's it. Make sure you keep that left hand up covering on your Gyakuzuki. Let's just practice your Gyakuzuki from here. Just backhand Gyakuzuki with your right, your left hand. Each slowly, each. And because of us doing so many basics, we tend to want to pull this back, which is fine unless someone's kicking a washi and he's going to catch you on your face. Yeah, let's go. Each. Gyakuzuki. Left hand up. Eight. Five. 8. Okay, let's throw in a Kazami in the beginning. So, Ichi, Kazami, Gyakuzuki. Ichi. Okay, now one count, you're going to do both moves. Get as much distance as you can. I know you're in a confined space, but just one count and back. And back. Okay, let's have a look. Good, Neil. Remember to cover with the left hand on the Gyakuzuki. Good. And that. Two more. 3. Right. And that one was a very tournament move, that one. So now let's shorten the stance a little bit. Shorten the stance a little bit. Almost in a Nikwasadachi. Yeah. Actually going to Nikwasadachi with left leg Nikwasadachi. Hands forward. So yeah, we're going to go Sensei, Kamazuki, front hand, Gyakuzuki, back, front leg Kingiri. That's a nice dual Kumite move, that. Back to Nikwasadachi. It goes slowly. Ichi, Zami. Back and Gyakuzuki. Cover. Coming back, cover. Weight on the right leg. Left leg up. Kingiri. Back down to Kumai. Okay, slowly again. Ichi, Zamazuki. Knee, Gyakuzuki. Fan, cover. Front leg, Kingiri. And now nice and fast. One count. 3 moves. It should look something like this. Ichi. Okay, let's have a look. It's and so John, left Kazamazuki first, then right Gyakuzuki. Knee. That's it. 3 more. And eight. Good. Before you do the last one, I just want to say one thing. Watch out for the weight transfer going forward here. 1, 2. You don't want to be kicking on your way back like that. Transfer your weight from here. Stay nice and low. 1, 2. Stay low. Now your back leg will take all the weight. You're still leaning slightly forward when you're kicking that front foot Kingiri. Let's do 2 more. Then I'll go back to Sensei then. That's it. And last one. Arigatou gozaimasu, Sensei.
Thank you. Very nice from both of you. Thank you very much. Okay. So I'm going to spend the next 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Can't remember what's left. 10 minutes.
3 minutes, Sensei.
Okay. The next 29 minutes, we're going to we'll start with a couple of sanshins like we did last week, and then we'll start on Kensho. If you've never done it, that's something new for you. Ski. Sensei, right? San Chin. Going. So when you begin, sink, and particularly your left heel out, hand under the elbow, little, not straight, but kind of circling move, and then lock in. So hands and feet together, in, out, focus, 3 parts. Sanshin means 3 battles, but also means think high, think middle, think low. Ichi. Breathe, this should be tucked up, should be tight here, knees pushed in, knees pushed out. One set of muscles one way, back straight, chin in, head up. Now pull and breathe in. Push. Turn, focus. Pull. And you just pull the shortest way from here to there. So short breath in and a little bit longer out. Think about this circling step. Step, push the back heel and focus. Pull. Push. Relax the front foot, step, push the heels out and focus. Pull. Push. So we've done 3 steps with a punch and block. Now we'll do the punch and block again 3 times. So your right hand, breathe in. Out. Left hand in. Out. Breathe in. Notice that your elbow and your hand are the same height. Don't go down here or this level. Push. And you're tacking these points, Ganka. Now we do 3 combination techniques. 1.